Today's class will be about the Sacral Plexus chakra. It's located just below the navel and is usually associated with the color orange. This chakra is the second of the 3 lower chakras that help keep us grounded into our more physical being. Today, during our practice, we will be using the affirmation, I feel. So I will start off by saying, I feel, and then you'll fill in the blank, like I feel calm. Now let's get started. We're gonna find a comfortable position, laying down on our backs on the floor to get started. This time I want you to keep your feet together, lay on back. Now, while we're here, you're welcome to keep your hands down at your side, or maybe keep your right hand just below the navel, just trying to focus on that chakra area, and keep your left hand on your heart. Taking some deep breaths in through the nose. Focus on that energy just below the belly button. You can sort of try to envision an orange circle that glows or pulsates while you're breathing into that area. Take a deep inhale. Let's start off with our first I feel affirmation. And then release. We're going to do one more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. All right, now bring the knees together. We're going to bring them up towards us, kind of give them a great big hug. And then I'm going to grab the outsides of my feet, pinky toe sides of my foot for happy baby. Making sure you're keeping the sitting bones grounded on the floor. Don't want them popping up and away, so nice and grounded. And pull those knees down towards the floor. Make sure those feet are flexed back towards your shins. And inhale your I feel statement. And release. Couple more breaths here. Really try to keep that imagery of that orange pulsating sphere just below the navel. Bringing good energy and good breaths into that area and releasing anything that might be negative or harmful. All right, bring the knees together. Give them one more great big hug. You can roll around on your back, try to give it a little bit of a massage, side to side, maybe up and down, or just sort of a scrubbing sensation. And roll up. Sit here in a butterfly pose, nice tall spine. Really want to peel your feet sort of back and open like you're reading a book on the floor. Close down your eyes. Breathe in, I feel, and release. You're welcome if you would like to make this a little harder to either bring your feet closer to you, or if you need something easier, bring it further away. One last breath here. Inhaling, I feel. And then release. So from here, we're going to come onto all fours. Hands are directly under the shoulders, about shoulders distance apart. Rise up into plank. And then back, downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up. And this time we're going to bring it up and around, really opening up through the hips. Hold this for a breath. And on the exhale, bring that leg on through to the outside of the right hand. We're going to stay here for lizard. You're more than welcome to come down toward the floor. You can either bring a block, maybe rest your forearms on it, or you can continue to stay on your hands. Either way, if you are going to stay on your hands, you're going to push the floor away. We don't want you sagging into your shoulders here. Really opening up through the hips. This can be a big pose for some people. Feel free to drop the back knee if you need. Otherwise, just staying here, taking a deep breath in. And release. We're going to do one more breath on this side. Take a deep inhale. I feel. Perfect. And let it go. Okay, bring that right foot back with the left. Downward facing dog. Now let's reset on the other side. Inhale the left leg up, bringing it around so that we're having a big hip opener here. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. One more breath. All right, exhale. Bring it on through to the outside of the left hand. Back into lizard pose. Now here, try to go back to that imagery of that orange spear just below the navel. Take a deep breath in. Try to breathe all the positive energy you can into that space. And let it go. This time, inhale your I feel statement. And let it go. Left foot back to the right. Downward facing dog. Inhale, look up towards your hands. And exhale, step up towards your hands. Inhale, rise halfway, flat back. And exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale, stand to rise, hands up overhead. And exhale, release your hands down at your sides. Inhale the hands up overhead. We're gonna sit back into our chair. And from here, hinging at the hips, be sure to really engage the core. So tucking the hips up into the ribs. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, release. Inhale, halfway rise, fingertips to shins. And exhale, plant the hands. We're gonna step back to plank and then downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up. Welcome to bring it all the way around like we did earlier, opening up through the hips and then bring the leg on through. Make sure that you spin that back heel down, that heel to arch alignment here before rising up into warrior two. Sure to really engage your core, bring the hips up into the ribs, knee is tracking through the center of that front foot and 5 toes are facing forward. Take a deep inhale and release. One more here with that I feel statement. All right, now straighten out the front foot, lean forward, and then we're gonna find triangle. Just bringing that right hand to the outside of the right foot. Inhale in through the nose, I feel. And then exhale, let it go. One more breath. Bringing the hands down, we're gonna spin toward the middle of our mat. Heels in, toes out, rising up into goddess. From here, we really wanna sink the hips back nice and low as you can, engaging the core, so bring those hips up into the ribs. And take a deep inhale and exhale. Sit here for just a couple more seconds. Core is nice and engaged. You can really help envision that orange circular sphere, engaging the core here. And release. So I'm gonna bring this right leg back, but not to meet the left. Bring it back up into the air. Bring that right leg on through. Set it down wherever's comfortable. Left foot can scoot on back. Make sure your foot is in line with your hips and your hips aren't swaying one way or the other. Welcome to stay up in this position or rest down onto your forearms, whatever is most comfortable. From here, let's just take a few deep breaths. This class could be good for those who are struggling with any sort of emotions or block in creativity. It can really help opening up that sacral plexus chakra. All right, let's rise up onto our hands. Bring that right foot back to the left. Downward facing dog. And do everything again on the left side. So bring that left foot up. Feel free to open up the hips. And then bring it on through. Find that heel to arch alignment. Bend the right heel down, rising up into warrior two. From here, make sure that we are really grounded in through the feet, pressing through the heel of the front foot. Relax those shoulders if you can, just a little further down the back. Take an inhale, I feel, and release. Last one. Straighten out the front leg, coming forward and down into triangle. Left hand is on the outside of the left foot. Be sure to revolve your shoulders up just a little bit, just so we're sort of looking up toward the ceiling. Take a deep inhale and release. This last one with your eye feel. All right, hands down toward the ground. Spinning to the middle of our mat. Heels in, toes out, rising up in for goddess. Really hinging at the hips, sit those sitting bones back as far as they will go and bring those hips up in toward the ribs. This engagement really gives us a good feeling of where that solar plexus is and where we can breathe into that chakra. Take a deep inhale, I feel, and release. Last breath here. Let it go. Hands toward the ground, toward the front of the mat. Left foot's gonna come back to reset and then bring it on through for pigeon. Resting that foot wherever it's comfortable. Maybe scooting the right leg back. Be sure to keep that right foot in line with the hip. An option to come down to the forearms. Remember, nice, deep, steady inhales through the nose. And let it go. This is our last pose of the class. So stay in pigeon as long as you need. Just be sure that we're even on both sides. Take a deep inhale through the nose. I feel. And release. This last breath, go back to the imagery of that orange circle just below the navel. Breathe that positive energy in toward that chakra and release anything that is not serving you. Thank you for taking today's chakra class. I hope your yoga practice continues to thrive.